AI agents are quickly becoming one of the most important concepts in software right now. At the simplest level, an AI agent is a program that can take a goal, break it into steps, and execute those steps on its own. It does not just answer questions, it actually does things. Think of it this way. A chatbot waits for your message, gives a reply, and stops. An agent receives a task, plans what to do, picks the right tools, runs them, checks the result, and decides what to do next. That loop of observe, think, act, and repeat is what makes an agent different from a simple chat. Here is a real example. Say, you ask an AI agent to build a login page for your app. A chatbot would give you a code snippet. An agent would create the file, write the component, add routing, connect the auth logic, test if it works, and fix any errors it finds. It is doing the full job, not just answering. The reason agents are so powerful is because of tool use. An agent is not limited to generating text. It can call APIs, read files, run terminal commands, search the web, query databases, and write code that actually executes. Tools are what give agents their hands. Modern AI agents follow a pattern called the agent loop. First, the agent observes the current state. What files exist, what errors are showing, what the user asked. Second, it thinks. It creates a plan, decides which tool to use, and picks the next action. Third, it acts. It runs the tool, writes the code, or calls the API. Fourth, it checks the result and loops back. If the result is good, it moves on. If not, it adjusts and tries again. This loop is the foundation of every serious AI agent, from Cursor to Claude Code to Codex to Devin. Let us talk about the different levels of AI agents. At the first level, you have simple tool calling agents. These can call one tool at a time based on what you ask. Most API-based chat assistants fall here. At the second level, you have multi-step agents. These can plan a sequence of actions, run them in order, and handle intermediate results. Cursor and Windsurf work at this level. They can edit multiple files, run commands, and iterate. At the third level, you have autonomous agents. These operate independently for extended periods. They take a high-level goal, break it into subtasks, execute across files and systems, and report back when done. Claude Code, Codex, and Devin represent this tier. But agents have real limits. They can get stuck in loops, repeating the same failing action. They can make confident but wrong decisions. They struggle with ambiguous requirements. And they cannot replace the judgment of someone who understands the product and the users. The practical advice is this. Start using agents for clear, well-defined tasks. File creation, bug fixes, test writing, refactoring. As you build trust, give them larger scopes, but always review what they produce. Agents work best when you give them context. Tell them what the project does, what patterns to follow, what files matter, and what the expected output looks like. The clearer your instructions, the better the agent performs. Think of it like managing a very fast but junior developer. They can do a lot of work quickly, but they need direction, feedback, and review. The skill is not in writing code yourself. The skill is in directing the agent clearly. The real shift is this. AI agents turn coding from a manual craft into a supervision task. You spend less time typing and more time thinking, reviewing, and directing. That is a fundamentally different way to build software. If you are just getting started, pick one agent tool and use it for a real project. Not a demo, not a tutorial, a real thing you need built. That is when you will understand what agents can and cannot do. That is when agents stop being a concept and start becoming useful.